through trial and error what I can and can't eat, and I had to cut out a lot of food. Like, all dairy food does not agree with me at all anymore. Citrus, like orange juice, I can't do that anymore. Tomato-y stuff, anything sugary is really bad for me because I've started to have a lot of blood sugar issues, and they haven't tested me for it, but I can feel it. I'll feel okay, and then 5 minutes later I'll feel terrible. And then when I eat, I feel okay again. So I know it's related to blood sugar. So I've learned I have to eat very, very often, but very little each time. And today I ate way too much, so I was feeling really, really uncomfortable this evening. But the good news is, after suffering for about 2 months straight, I felt awful up through Christmas Eve. I just felt terrible. But then Christmas Day, I was like, oh, I feel pretty good. And then the day after that, I felt even better. So I was like, well, maybe I'm over this, because I heard a lot of women, they feel terrible, 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 and then sometime after the second trimester starts, it's just over like that. And that's kind of how it is for me. So I am so relieved, because when you're in the middle of it and it's your first pregnancy, you don't know if you're gonna be sick your whole pregnancy, like some rare unlucky woman. So that's my whole story about my first trimester. I'm sure I'm leaving stuff out, but that's okay. I'm sure everyone wants to see how big I've gotten. I really am not that big yet, but I can tell a big difference, because my stomach used to be really flat, and now even first thing in the morning it sticks out a little bit. I haven't gained any weight yet. I've actually lost weight. I started at about 135 pounds, and then when I went for my first doctor's appointment, which was a month ago, I was 124 pounds. So I had lost a lot from throwing up all the time, and just from not being able to eat the way I used to eat. And I used to eat a lot. I loved food. And now I just can't. It's annoying, but I'm eating as much as I can. It's just my body doesn't tolerate what it used to. So, but actually at that first appointment, I should have mentioned, we were able to hear the heartbeat already. So that was really exciting, because I was feeling my worst when I went in, and I had lost all that weight, and I was a little nervous about the baby, and a lot of women, most women, you can't hear the heartbeat until about 12 weeks. But I was less than 10 weeks, and they were able to hear it, and so I was so excited. And then I went in for my second appointment last Monday, 2 days ago, and I kind of thought I would have gained a bit of that weight back, because even though I was still throwing up almost every day, it was usually in the evening, and I was able to keep food down in the morning and afternoon because I figured out what to eliminate from my diet. But I only gained about a pound. So I'm still very light, very skinny. I've gotten skinny everywhere, like my arms have gotten really skinny, my face has gotten skinnier, my legs have gotten skinnier, and my stomach's gotten bigger. So I figure my baby's eating me, and hopefully it will stop eating me now that I can actually keep food down. I've only thrown up once since last Friday, so that's a huge change. So I'm very excited, but I'll show you my stomach now. It does stick out a little bit, so not much, but here's from the front, here's the side, there's this side, and then these are maternity pants, which I have to wear now. So you can see, and it's bigger in the evening. First thing in the morning, it's really not that big, but you can see I took out my piercing here. And then here's the other side. I haven't been able to feel the baby kick yet. Some women can feel it already, but most can't. So that is my update. I'll tell you next month how everything goes. I'll have my ultrasound next month, so that'll be really exciting, and hopefully we can determine whether the baby's a boy or a girl. So I can't wait. Thank you.